Hello and welcome to this virtual orientation to the University of Ottawa Library Resources and Services available to the students. My name is Anne Hemingway and I am the subject librarian for visual arts. The purpose of this narrated presentation is to provide you with essential information about the changes to our available services in relation to the pandemic and give you a brief overview of available resources. If you have any question about the content of this presentation, do not hesitate to contact me. The changes to the library's access policies and services are outlined on our Library COVID-19 update site. This page is regularly updated to reflect the fluidity of the situation. In the next few slides, I will highlight specific services that you will need to access our collection this fall. The library stacks will not be accessible this fall because of public health regulations. Books need to be quarantined after being returned. The library has brought its curbside pickup service indoors and is providing a contactless pickup location on the main floor of Morset Library. The library will offer free home delivery of items in its print collection to those who live in Canada outside of the Ottawa-Gatineau National Capital Region. You must be a current student or faculty or staff member of the University of Ottawa, and you must live in Canada and be more than 30 kilometers outside of the National Capital Region. Scan on Demand is useful if you want to obtain a chapter of a print book or journal article. Please note that we cannot scan whole books. Copyright law allows reproduction of 10% of content under the term of fair use. The library will provide current U Ottawa students, faculty, and staff with access to 24 individual study carrels and one workstation with a microform reader scanner on the first floor of the Morset Library. You will be required to reserve your space in advance using an online booking system and present booking confirmation email to a library employee. Student spaces can be reserved for up to 3 hours from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Saturday. An additional time slot has been added from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. from Monday to Thursday. Reservations can be made up to 2 weeks in advance, but last-minute bookings are also possible if space is available. Food services will not be available. Except for water bottles, food and drinks will not be allowed. The public washrooms on Morset's first floor will be available. Public health signage and traffic flow signs will be posted. Seating configurations will be fixed and the study carrels installed 2 meters apart. Supplies will be provided to clean your space before and after use. Study spaces will be sanitized by library employees twice a day. Hand sanitizers will be provided at the entrance and exit of the library, and plexiglass will be installed at all service points. You will be accessing our collections remotely throughout the semester, so you will need this off-campus connection as your main access to our electronic materials. The majority of the campus buildings are likely to remain closed this fall, so access to U Ottawa Wi-Fi will be limited. There is a technical support service dedicated to library resources. Do not hesitate to report problems. Fill the form and provide as much detail as possible, including operating system, Windows, OS, iOS, Android, the name of the specific resource you're trying to access from which library page, and what is the error message you see. The library's technical support team will respond to you directly with a solution. Although I will not be on campus this fall, I am still available virtually to help you with your research needs. You can email me, or we can book an individual reference consultation via a video conference application such as Zoom, MS Teams, or Google Meet. It would be better to use a platform that allows screen sharing so I can demonstrate search strategies, highlight specific database function, or troubleshoot an access problems you may have. Ask a Librarian is a collaborative virtual reference service offered in English and French that connects students, faculty members, and researchers from participating university libraries across Ontario with real-time library and research assistance. Look for the Ask icon on the library website. Now that I have outlined the Access Survival Toolkit, I would like to highlight databases and search tools that you will use for your research, starting with Omni. Omni is our library catalog, but it is also more than just a catalog. It is a discovery tool that links to resources from a wide variety of sources, including databases we subscribe to. It can be described as a one-stop shop. It is also through Omni that you will gain access to our print collection this fall. Omni is where you can place requests for books you want to borrow using our contactless pickup service or articles via scan on demand. To take full advantage of the functions available from Omni, you need to be signed in. Services such as Scan on Demand can only be accessed if you are signed in to your UOttawa account. This will also provide access to your library account. You will be able to renew books online and see the status of your requests. The library offers a comprehensive collection of resources specifically for art history research. These resources are organized in subject-specific research guides for convenience. As you can see from the slide, there are several guides related to visual arts. In the next few slides, I'm going to highlight a few of the main search tools for art history research. Many will probably already be familiar to you. There are many image databases free to view on the internet or accessible through a library subscription. ArtStore is a digital library of over 1 million images in the arts, humanities, social sciences, and sciences, including UOttawa's collections. ArtStore includes a set of tools to view, present, share, and manage images. Google Art Project is a collaboration between Google and 151 art partners. Viewers can explore a wide range of artworks at brushstroke level detail, take a virtual tour of a museum, and even build their own collections to share. The Google Art Project includes over 30,000 works of art from sculpture to architecture and drawings, and 150 collections from 40 countries. Please note that the Google Art Project is optimized for viewing with the Google Chrome browser. The Canadian Art Database is a project of the Centre for Contemporary Canadian Art. It consists of an ever-growing image and text database presenting information on Canadian artists and writers and their work. It also includes an extensive directory of links to other Canadian art websites. The Web Gallery of Art is a virtual museum and searchable database of European paintings and sculptures. It includes works from many periods and art movements and currently contains more than 23,000 reproductions. When you are researching a new topic, it is a good idea to find broad overviews on the art, the movement, as well as the artist and the context in which the art was created to gain insight into the artist's vision. There are several tools that can provide such background information. Here are a few examples. Oxford Art Online, formerly known as Grove, includes over 200,000 articles that span ancient to contemporary art and architecture, as well as over 19,000 images of works of art, structures, plans, and artist signatures. Oxford Reference Online is a respected reference tool spanning 25 different subject areas and comprising 2 million digitized entry across Oxford University presses, dictionaries, companions, and encyclopedias. Oxford Reference Online provides more than 60,000 concise definitions and in-depth entries related to art and architecture. Its coverage comprises authoritative information on artists, architects, works and buildings, as well as the terminology, concepts, movements, techniques, and organizations related to all periods within these fields. Oxford Bibliographies Online provides comprehensive bibliographies of the most accurate and reliable resources for a variety of academic topics. Written and reviewed by academic experts, every article in the database is an authoritative guide to the current scholarship. There are 137 bibliographies related to art history that cover a wide range of topics from art theory to material and techniques. To find research on art history topics, you will need to use specialized databases. Here are databases that specialize in or include scholarship in art history. Art Bibliographies Modern provides full abstract of journal articles, books, essays, exhibition catalogs, dissertations, and exhibition reviews on all forms of modern and contemporary art. It has more than 13,000 new entries every year. It provides references to sources on modern and contemporary art dating from the late 19th century onward, including photography. Art Index Retrospective includes citations to the Art Index, Volume 1 to 32 of the printed index published between 1929 and 1984. Its coverage includes English language periodicals, yearbooks, and museum bulletins, as well as periodicals published in French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Dutch. In addition to articles, Art Index Retrospectives provides reproductions of works of art that appear in index periodicals. Art and Architecture Source features full-text articles for a comprehensive collection of journals, books, and other formats. It's international in scope and includes periodicals published in French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Dutch, as well as English. JSTOR is a multidisciplinary database that provides archival access to scholarly journals within the following areas: arts, sciences, humanities, and social sciences. It includes 172 titles in arts and art history. Note that JSTOR does not provide access to current issues. Project Muse is a unique collaboration between libraries and publishers and provides full-text online access to hundreds of humanities, arts, and social sciences journals from 60 scholarly publishers. HathiTrust is new to the University of Ottawa Library. It was added to mitigate the limited access to our print collection due to the pandemic. The Emergency Temporary Access Service Agreement we have contracted with HathiTrust allows us to have access to scanned copies of material from our own collection. There are access limitations, however. The content is read-only, 2 pages at a time for a 1-hour time frame. You cannot print or download content from the site. As per the terms of our agreement with HathiTrust, items available online through the Emergency Temporary Access Agreement are not eligible for the library's contactless pickup service. You will need to accept the terms of the agreement, there's a checkbox, and log in again as a University of Ottawa user on the Hathi site. This concludes my presentation on the library's resources and services. If you have any question about the content of this presentation, do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you and have a good semester.